In the peach capital of the state, baby, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Jay, that hurts my ears. That hurts your ears. Oh, Jay, that hurts my ears. Oh, Jay, stop. It's hurting my ears. All right, boys and girls. I had to turn that thing around. So there's the stand we made this morning. Right there. So on the first live this morning, that is the stand that we made. I got some more stuff cut. I didn't have enough of that to do like we done that. So I had to go down there and cut. I had to cut some more. This is out of my good stock. This is out of the bone pile. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And we're going to give it a few minutes, let some people get on here, and then we're going to get after it. And then I'll tell you something else. I went up here, I rode by to get some stuff. I'll show you what I went to go get. And I seen that the light was on at the barber shop. So I stopped. Old Jay got tightened up. Yes, sir, got a little faint line right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that? Yep. Got tightened up a little bit. Shaped up a little bit. Yep. So let's give it a few minutes, see if we can get some more folks in here. And we're going to do part 2 for the people that missed part 1 on building this stand. So y'all hang tight. So hang tight. I'm going to set this right here. I'm going to set this right here for a second. Yeah, we're going to set it right there while I clean up this mess just a little bit until we get some more folks in. And then we're gonna build this other stand for the ones that missed it this morning. And then I'm gonna show you what happened to my drop cord, my welder, the drop cord. I'm gonna show you what happened on that. And then I think I got everything cut. I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. But and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go from there to here to there. And then we're going to build the other stand that we used earlier. Jay, we can't see you. I know you can't see me. I know you can't see me. We're gonna get there. Just here in a second. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I don't know about you guys, but it got up to, you know what I told y'all when we was on live earlier? I said, man, it's getting warm in here. I said, it's getting warm in here. And took my coat off and I went over there and looked on the wall. It was like 70 degrees in here. I go outside, it's like 75 degrees outside. So, like 87 SS boys there. If you ain't outside getting your stuff together, summertime is not waiting on you, I promise you. I promise, son. I promise. She's coming. She's coming whether you want her or not. She's coming. She's coming. And I am in the peach capital, right there. That sign right there was made in like 1952, 54, 55. That sign right there. And it just been beat. And then the town commissioned me to make new signs. So I made new ones and just updated. So now when you come into town, there's a big sign like that. It says Candor, the peach capital, has the peaches. And then at the bottom, it's got my logo. It says, these signs were donated or sponsored. I don't know how they worded it. I can't remember. I think it's donated or sponsored by or commissioned by JG Innovation Garage. So, give it back, boys and girls. But I talked to my banner people. Now, I have a banner that's like 20 foot across, like 12 foot tall. It won't fit. Won't fit. So they're going to make me another banner to put over here in the corner so I can have a backdrop when we set up so it's in the back. So I don't even know what that means, but sounds good to me. Jog, jog. Is that jog like jog, but instead of a J, it's a G? All right, I'm back. So, been on here All right, I'm back. So, been on here 5 minutes. So, well, we ain't got nobody now. Well, we're back. All right. Let me get set up, and then we're going to get after it. I got one of those DJI-M 3 cameras that follows you around, and I need to get it in here and set it up. But the bad thing about it is it's got a SD card in it, or a micro SD card, and it has to go into a computer. And I don't have a computer. Only thing I have is this phone. Actually, I had an iPhone 12 until it complete. So this is the new 16 Pro Max, whistles and bells. And let's hope I don't destroy this one. But I need to figure out how to get that camera set up. And well, actually, I just need to get a daggone laptop or a Mac Pro or something like that. Let me know what y'all use. What do y'all use? Mac Pro, whatever. So let me set this camera up. And well, first let me show you what happened. All right, you see this thing right here? This, yeah, let me show you. So my extension cord was acting weird, right? So I took the cover off of it to see what was going on, and this is what had happened. What had happened is now this thing is not plugged up. So do not touch these wires if she's plugged up, or we're going to look like Chevy Chase at Christmas time. So, so what had happened was this right here broke. And that actually is supposed to go right there. And it's supposed to grab that nipple right there, right? So what had happened, which is the ground, right? This is the ground. That's a little loose too. Might have to get a new one of them. But anyways, or just not need to tighten up on the inside. So what had happened is this right here, I guess, flip, flop, flop, whatever, like a fish out of water. This broke. And when this broke, it touched right there. Right there is where it touched. And when it touched, it went poof. And when it poofed, it tripped the breaker. So when I unplugged it, took it apart, and that's what happened. So that was what was going on during the first live, but we finished. So when I run out to the store to go get my hair cut, I went by the hardware to see if they had one of these, and they did not. So I'm going to have to drive 30 miles to Lowe's to get one of them. But the show must go on. So what I'm going to do, I do not advise this to do this at home. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this right here. See, she touching. I got her hold on a second. Let me turn this thing around. I do not advise to doing this at home. This is dangerous. And I mean like Austin Powers dangerous. But I'm going to let it touch that side with no cover on it, right? And I'm going to take this piece of metal right here, and I'm gonna stick underneath it to put pressure on it. And then I'm gonna take this piece of leather. I'm gonna take this piece of leather and I'm gonna cover her up so nobody don't see her. And then I got a fire extinguisher ready. And then I'm gonna go over here and plug it up. We're gonna see if we got fire. And this probably ain't gonna work. And if it don't work, then we're not gonna be able to build the stand because I'm not moving everything else. Did y'all hear that? The welder come on. Do not step on that because that is a landmine. Because it won't mind because it will land you against the wall. So she's up and running. So we're good shape. So it is what it is. Again, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. So let me turn this camera around. And I don't know whether to turn it around this way or turn it around the other way. All right. If I do it this way, I won't see the comments. If I do it this way, I don't know if you get a wider view. We're probably just gonna do it this way and be done with it. So let me set this thing up. That ain't gonna work. It might help. You know. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like that. So for the ones, I don't even know where my coat's at. We don't need that on right now. I have to get my coat. Oh, there it is. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like we did this morning. We're gonna build it the same way. I built the first one right out of my head. We drew it on paper. We drew it on the table, and then we built it. So we're gonna do the exact same thing on this one. Oh, let me take my hat off because I don't want to mess it up. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build another stand just like that one, and the feet are 36 inches, and half of 36 is what, 18, and then we got to set it back so the tubing's in the middle. So we go 18, that's center. Now this tubing that we're using for uprights is a little different. So it's 2 by 2. So we need to set back an inch. So we're gonna set back 17 and we're gonna set forward 19, all right? And what that's gonna do, and I'll bring the camera over here after I do this, like I did this morning, for the ones that didn't see this morning. So that's what we're gonna do on that. And so when we take this tube and set this tube up, all right? Thought I heard somebody pull up. So when we set this tube up, we can put these little magnet squares on this side, and we can, that'll help square it up that way. And then we'll take, see, this is